Hey, what's going on, everyone? Eric Rosen, Viking Rising Astrology, and this is your Monday horoscope for September 9th, 2024. Thanks so much for being here. Well, Pluto's last ride in Capricorn. We still got until November 19th. If you want to get that special recording to see what it means for all 12 signs for your sun, your rising sign, you can purchase that for $8. The recording and the link down below. And or if you want to learn more deeper about your natal chart, all the placements in your chart, I teach you how to pull that up and go through and look at what they mean from my point of view as an astrologer that's been doing this for 6+ years, but also I can work with those energies as well. That's $33. You can purchase that in the other link down below. So what do we got going on today? I think the big thing is that there's a few, but the sun's starting to square Jupiter. So historically, sun square Jupiters are considered like bad luck times, like bad luck days. And so when you have the sun in Virgo, rounding out the summer season, and you have Jupiter over in Gemini, this is definitely dealing with things on a behavioral, analytical level. It's definitely not about having stressed out thoughts and having negative ideas, like evil twin energy, that it is all bad luck and that, the details of life just aren't working out. I really think it's designed to teach us how to overcome that challenge and grow by having just a better outlook on life, even when life feels a little restrictive, like we can't just expand and just do all the things that we either want to get done, or like the world, the reality that we want to have, because that moon is also coming into Sagittarius today. And so it's very much dealing with squaring over to that Mercury that's coming back into Virgo. So again, it's like reinforcing this notion of like, oh wow, like I want to expand, I want to do all these things, but we got to focus. Today is very much a focus day. This is not the best day for the innovators, the art makers, the poets, if you will, the free thinkers. I'm not saying don't do those things. I'm just saying it can feel like a restrictive element. Like we got to just like make sure that we're still taking care of like our basic just level reality stuff. It's like, Mars is quincunxing to that moon too. So it's like, you got to like take care of the domestic stuff around the house. It's like our health, our basic level stuff, because it puts us in the best position of like the divine timing with Pluto and Neptune sextiling to like get the cleansing element that's meant to lift us off to a higher spiritual destiny and keep climbing those rungs of the ladder, because it's a very deep subconscious thing, and like how we govern and motivate ourselves to show up more to life. And so there's a humbling nature to it, where we have to kind of like be okay with whatever pool we're in, whatever status that we have in life, the people that we're around, the circumstances that we have. And it's definitely not about being defeated. That would be the bad use of that Jupiter Sun square. And the reason too I say it's like the abstract creative side of things, and even like money project stuff, Venus quincunx Saturn, it's like that's kind of rough, because Venus is with the South Node in Libra, Saturn in Pisces. We got to find the cleansing element of whatever karma is like showing up for us, like with projects, money, relationships. It's like I know a lot of people that's like relationships, marriages are ending. Some people are like getting into relationships, which is really interesting right before eclipse season. But it's like, I think we want to be on the right side of fate by understanding that today is a day to see that the circumstances, like it's just one day. It's the Monday in astrology. It's not the end all be all. We're heading into eclipse season, like we can definitely still have a good attitude about things. And even if it feels like our day's not perfect, our creations aren't perfect, our money's not perfect, our relationships aren't perfect, and we're still having to very much master, lots of lessons, I would say, especially in those relationships and our outlook of things, that, it's like the divine, like taking notice. It's like I mentioned that some of this astrology is like mastery boot camp stuff a little bit, even though there is some softening energy that's there, that the divine takes notice, the universe takes notice without you getting like, appreciated, like publicly recognized, like the commander, the sergeant coming up and be like, good job, cadet, or something like that. It's more so you work with these laws of the universe, like in our favor. Today's a day that sort of teaches like the hermetic arts of things, where it's like we can all be master creators of our reality and alchemists, but we also have to be like really mature grown-ups, and we can't just like get upset on how things are going, because that's an immature use of hermeticism and alchemy, to where it's like you just witness things as they're happening, and you're kind of always in the position of observing your reality and what action or outlook or conversation can you do to change things, not from a place of control. No, don't do that. But, from a place of, okay, I see this and this happening, spirit, universe, like, how can I ebb and flow with these things? So, and it's very moment by moment, to make sure that we're not pressuring ourselves into I think the pressure is just too many things, too many projects, too many views, too many perspectives. It's like if I keep going on this horoscope any longer, like it would probably be just that, like too many different things. And so all in all, not a bad day in the astrology, just, one that teaches us like how to show up and, whatever environments that we're in, state of mind that we're in, it's like we make the best of it. I think the biggest thing is just to like not tank the mood today over like one detail of stuff. There's a wisening up energy of like, how do we hold our, you could call it inner child or just wounded egos better, to not react so much. Interesting. So the card that flew out was actually the 10 of Cups, but it was in the reverse position. Draw a little tarot card for the day. So I feel like that's a tough nature. It's like, whether this is literally like your own family, or even just the emotional fulfillment, the rainbow at the end, it's not going to feel like one of those types of days. Reminds me of the type of day where it's like you come home after work and you just want to like, throw the stuff down, or just, it's just not, like maybe the reality that we were like banking on, and that we're getting like lessons out of things that are meant to teach us more how to fill our cups emotionally. And even when it seems like, well, there's this cup and this cup and this cup is empty and empty and empty, and it feels very much like our private personal world, that we find the little things that we can do to still like maintain a positive outlook on it, and also to still take action on things. And if we start to hesitate because of a negative outlook, like that's where we almost gotta like reground ourselves and make sure that we're still moving forward in a positive direction, a positive area of life. That like you said, Mars coming into Cancer, it's okay to slow down, but it's not about like stopping and feeling defeated. So if you want to get that copy of that ebook, or check out Pluto's Last Ride in Capricorn, or you want to get a reading, those links will be down below. Happy Monday.